Okay. Hello, John, Willie. Just to explain the spring mechanism that we've developed. This is something Mark has developed over the last days. I think it's interesting for two reasons, or for a number of reasons, but it is, the existing model is largely based on the idea of the door, this section here representing the front of the door, falling inwards. This is not representative of the thickness of the door. So with the door falling inwards, imagining this is the outside line of the cabinet and the outside line of the door, as I said, not quite in the right proportions. It serves this representing the spring, this piece of wood here, which would be raised above the desktop slightly. This also represents as a spring for the closure, so this is the inside shelf and it hits the inside shelf, so it gives a soft close. Also when the flap opens down, it catches here on the underneath of the inside desk and serves as a soft open, so it allows the flap to open down in a soft position, or to its final position in a soft way, and again in the rising position. Given that it's raised above the desktop surface, I think it could be quite interesting that you have this fine line, defining line on either side, which moves as you raise the door. In terms of proportion, this is probably about 6 millimeters. In practice, it may be something similar, maybe 7 to 9 millimeters. So I think that more or less conveys the idea. We have this mitre here, so when the door opens down, it's level with the inner shelf and the spring is striking that surface. So that's pretty much the idea. Just regarding the pivot point, would be, would obviously have the idea would be to give it a nicer shape than this, but it is open so that the door can just drop into location like so. It will be a wooden hinge, there wouldn't be this metal thing that we've done in the mock-up. It would literally just lower in like so, and then the spring on the inside. I think what's also interesting about the spring and the hinge then is that there's no metal components. Everything is of the same material, which is appropriate for both the spring and the hinge. It's a durable material, so we have this material continuity. So I'll let you to digest that, and we can maybe correspond by email.